and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. Moments away, it'll be the Las Vegas Aces going up against the Phoenix Mercury. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad. Glad to have you along for the ride.
And you can just hear it when you enter the building. These Mercury fans are raucous.
So the energy already high in here. When you have a rivalry matchup like this, everybody is getting amped up.
And for Las Vegas, they've currently got the lead in the season series against the Mercury.
Down low. Breezy. And she's able. Get it back. And here's Johnson. For three. It's up and it's off the mark. One up, one not down.
Back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23. Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And, guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
Johnson, Duchess defending. Over to the left wing. Shot's good by Johnson.
3 points.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Stolen by Breezy. Pass to Duchess. Takes the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Breezy. Stolen by Breezy. And it's out of bounds. The Mercury able to retain possession here. Here's Duchess. Pass to Williams. Good on the triple.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
To the inside. Breezy. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Now here's Johnson. Duchess. Johnson defending. The kick out to Williams. To the paint. And it's all evened up.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Now the Aces with it. Edwards with the screen. Lets it go from 11. Johnson can't get it to go.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls, and that puts them up. It's a one-point game now. And the Aces making a change here.
McDowell.
Now here's Williams. She gets it in there.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Edwards. Nailed from three-point land. And so here's Phoenix. Now Duchess. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Johnson, left side. Now Shorty. Pass to Edwards. Johnson pulls it in. Phoenix in the lead. And a fast break now for the Mercury. Williams can't get it to go. And it's the Aces with the ball. Inside.
Edwards with the screen.
Here's Johnson. Off target with the 3. Outside Williams. Johnson outside. There's the triple. Gets it to go from downtown.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Tough to guard a team when they can space it out like this, am I right?
Duchess with it. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Baseline J on the way. And too long on the shot. Here's Edwards. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Mercury. They lead.
10.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what do you guys think about the Mercury here in this one?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part, and look, that's why they've had success.
Here's Ball Queen. Lays it up and banks it in.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Pass to Shorty. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Outstanding entry pass. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
And here's Shorty.
Edwards left side.
And here's Breezy. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Williams.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
In the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Pass to Breezy.
Outside Edwards.
It's tipped. Here's the break. Shot's good by Shorty.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
And the Aces call time here. Stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Now here's Duchess. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Up and in on the layup. Here's Shorty. 10-point lead. Pick by Ball Queen. right side. Here's Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
That's definitely a situation where you want to make sure you don't give her too good of a look.
Absolutely, and the defense better not relax because she might hit that one next time.
Jordy. The baseline, Jay off the mark. Pass to Johnson. Out to the wing. This one for 3. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Now here's Johnson. Beyond the arc. Gets that one to fall after missing her first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. You can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
Now here's Johnson. No good, in and out, off the rim. Johnson outside. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Edwards. And she uses the glass on the layup.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Johnson outside.
Yeah, close, but she didn't get on balance quickly enough.
And as quick as players are at this level, your anticipation has to be perfect defensively to draw the charge.
You're right. It's so hard.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're getting more free throw points here in the second quarter.
One of the reasons they're in front right now, definitely.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Breezy can't hit. Phoenix in the lead. Now here's Shorty. Breezy with the screen. And foul called as she misses, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws. That one on Breezy. First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Here's Duchess. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. Mercury out in front, leading by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And the third quarter about to get underway here. Johnson, Duchess defending. Pass to Breezy. The rebound by Breezy. Now Duchess. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. It's a deflection. They retain possession. From outside the arc. And again, Phoenix no good.
They've yet to hit a slow start to the second half.
Here's Breezy. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Nifty move. Pass to Breezy. To the left side wing. From about 16. And it's in off the backboard.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Duchess. Johnson outside. The 3 ball. Here's Edwards. Pass to Breezy. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
And there's the rejection.
Shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for them.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession. Timeout called the Aces.
I think the coach has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
And they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
The line for Phoenix. Williams. Shooting.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Shorty. Shot blocked! Here's Duchess. And another miss by Las Vegas. Phoenix with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Breezy. Down low. Breezy can't hit. Las Vegas trailing. Now here's Duchess. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. Wow. But just a little line with a chance for three.
At the line for the away team.
Second free throw, no good.
3 shots.
And she misses all three. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Shorty. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Breezy. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Here's Duchess. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession.
Substitution.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Johnson buries it from 3-point range.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. They need this. And the layup is up and in.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Got a piece of it. Breezy covering. And there's the foul. It's on Breezy.
Second team.
That is her first foul of the game. And the Aces making a change here. That's tipped. Johnson right side. Shorty with it. And here's Johnson. She's got 10. She hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
They're not using the three-point shot very much. They may want to think about stretching the defense a bit, like they did in the first half.
Here's Shorty. Here's Ball Queen. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Mercury up by
29.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. Johnson. And good that time. Phoenix in the lead. Now Shorty. Johnson pulls it in. And here are the aces now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Shorty. That's foul number 2 for her.
Tried to step in and cut her off, but not quick enough.
Yeah, just one step late to get there and didn't establish position.
Just a tough play for that defender.
Now here's Duchess. Pass to Duchess. Banked in off the glass.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Out to the wing. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Ball queen with the miss. Johnson with it. Pass to Duchess. Clock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Williams gets it to go.
No matter who starts the break, she's usually the one who finishes it.
And I love watching her just attack the rim at full speed like that.
They get it back. Pass to Duchess. To tie it up. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You've got to get up on her.
Here's Shorty. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Here's Las Vegas. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
For 3. Rebound by the Aces. Here's Duchess. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. That one on Breezy. The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Three-pointer. Shot's good by Johnson.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
They get the rebound. Pass to Duchess. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Duchess. And another miss by Las Vegas. Shot's good by Johnson.
This game is all tied up because of her. Who knows where they'd be without her scoring today?
Breezy covering. Breezy. Misses the layup. He had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay. And can't cash in from close range.
That can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, you're right about that, Jim. I mean, she just lost her concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
The Aces making a change here. And the Mercury call time here. And the Mercury making a change here. Johnson outside. Breezy controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
She didn't luck into that one. She knew just where to be when the shot went up.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. And she misses the first one. Boy, she really wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. And that narrows the gap to 1. And the Aces with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Pass to Johnson. Five to shoot. To the inside. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Well, it's urgent time right now for them.
No doubt. They need points, and they need points fast.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And again, Phoenix no good. And here is Johnson. So it's the Aces taking the W in a close game.
Okay, for real, I need to chill it. Back to back like Drizzy Mill with Molly Cyrus, dissing, rapping, twerking like Hank Hill. And then I'm supposed to act like I could take it as a joke. Be hearing slot from them nervous white folks. Don't trip, I like those that don't trip out my skin or my lips or my goals. When E.T. at phone home, he called me like, hold on. I came back to pick my mans up. Plan to jump another planet. God let me ball, God let me Andre the Giant. The rap game, I'm so defiant, cause I'm not being violent. Whatever, man. I gotta get my together, man. Predict the rain like the weather, man. Predict them days getting better, man. God let me ball, God let me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForge reporting. Look at the Bucks. Now with the final deciding game right in front of them, their home crowd looking on to exhort them to new heights and to the next level.
Really, it's been a phenomenal series. I mean, this situation, the home team usually prevails. We'll see how this one plays out.
As good as it gets, guys. I mean, the biggest game of the NBA season so far. Man, I can't wait to see how it unfolds because I know we're in for some high drama here.
Here's Millsap. Good D by Parker.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Look at Milwaukee. Greg, it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight. And it only takes a little effort on to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And the first thing anyone mentions about Antetokounmpo is that freakish athleticism, incredible quickness and leaping ability. He has all the physical tools.
There's Brogdon following the basket by Dwight Howard. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points.
Early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Now, here's Millsap. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Brogdon. On offense here with the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect them.
For 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Strong drive. That's how Millsap has to play. Assertive and aggressive.
Now here is Dellavedova. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
Screen by Monroe. In the corner, Snell with it. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks leading. Schroeder surveying the floor. Outside Korver. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Limitless is Korver's range, and he can make any shot in the gym, even from way downtown.
Now, here's Brogdon. Still without a basket. Snell, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bazemore. Lays it up and off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brogdon outside. Kept alive. Antetokounmpo. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Bazemore. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Bazemore's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Bazemore. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 11 points. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Hawks on top, leading by 5.
14. The Hawks. 19.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Hardaway launches it. Rebound, Milwaukee. And Parker with a clear path to the hoop. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Parker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Over to the wing. Fires the three. Hagan can't hit. To the middle. Is Snell. Out to Parker. And it's Parker again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
From deep, Ilyasova. Rebound by Parker.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's a second foul.
Milwaukee on D. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Back to Hardaway. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ilyasova's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And Splitter pulls it down. Atlanta leading by 5. Prince in the corner. 3 pointers off the mark. And it's Milwaukee's ball.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Beasley. Middleton outside. It's good from long range. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nice job baiting the defenders to draw the whistle.
Schroeder hits them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Giannis. Kicks it out to Beasley. Oh, good with the triple. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Atlanta. They lead by 4. Out to the right wing. Howard in the post. Giannis with some nice D. Pass to Novak. No good from outside. Atlanta leading by 4. Schroeder outside. Here's Howard. Oh, he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
It's Brogdon on the wing. It's stolen by Schroeder. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
a quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, Atlanta. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. No problems knocking that one down.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Howard. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Howard. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Howard's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Monroe.
Nice job of concentrating on the basket that time by Howard. He knew he was going to get hit, but kept his eyes on the basket.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
A baseline J. A putback. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Novak. Millsap with the steal. Here's Cephalosha. And he gets it to go. And now an 8-point Atlanta lead.
There is no substitute for effort and hustle, and he finishes the play there.
I've been looking around. Pass to Novak. To end the run. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 8. Outside Korver. A minute 50 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Out to the wing. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Hardaway. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Giannis inside. Kicks it out to Beasley. Clock at 4. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's just a 3-point Hawks lead. Splitter sets a screen. Hardaway goes in. And it's good for 2. Hardaway's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Middleton's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bucks.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Bazemore for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Parker left side. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. From deep, Prince. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Hawks on top. They lead. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Bucks trail. Pass to Middleton, and he hits it to tie the game up. Middleton's got 10 points in just the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside for Millsap. Just 3 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now, Giannis. To the paint, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now here's Hardaway. Ilyasova, a screen. Pass to Bazemore. Driving inside. Good D by Brogdon. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication is great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Oh, the energy behind Giannis' play is just unreal. How do you get in his way?
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. This one for 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Timeout, Hawks. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Atlanta's coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Parker's shot is off.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
On the wing, Sefolosha launches it. The shot is off. Bucks leading by 3. And here's Giannis. Crane from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Schroeder not backing away from the important shots. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
Now on to Kumbo. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Beasley. From deep. And it misses. The Hawks trailed by 4. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Now Brogdon. Here's the 3. 3. Good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 7. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo can operate in the mid-range. I think that'll be a great tool for him as he develops.
Timeout, Hawks. Milwaukee making a switch. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. .102 left to play here in the fourth. Sees him with the putback.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 15-6 run. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's blocked.
Strong D, defending the lane with authority and not fouling.
Brogdon fires, and he does not hit. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Shoots the three. That one is off. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 15-6 run. Middleton gets it to go. Down low.
Out-muscling defenders, Middleton. Redesigning that interior.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're in front by 9. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
He cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty at the line. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. And you got